After the flow control, the next icon is the multi-site setup. Just like we saw in the opening of this video, we can set here our project, sites and structure. For example, we can set here that we will have 3 different sites in our project. One is the New York City head office, the second is the London office, and the third is the Paris office. In each one of them, we will also include the floors and of course the maps. The multi-site setup allows us to set the structure and design the maps. Let's create the same structure like we've seen in the presentation. We begin with the New York site. We have there the head office, and there we have the lobby, and floor number 1. Next is London site, where we have London branch, floor 1, and floor 2. Third is the Paris site, with floor 1. So we can see that we have the New York head office, lobby and floor 1, London branch, floor 1 and floor 2, and Paris branch, floor 1. It is that simple to create the site structure. Let's close and take a look on the new structure. We can see New York head office, London branch, and Paris branch. Very simple. Now we go back to the multi-site setup in order to design a map. Here we can click New Map in order to design a new map, and we get to the Map Designer. Let's design the lobby map. We start with loading the background picture, the background JPEG that will be used as the map picture. It can be a JPEG or a BMP file or other formats as well. Now we need to add the icons, which are the controller components. So we click on Add, and then we get the list of controllers and the components of each controller. So if we choose the first controller, then we see here the locks, the exit buttons, the door sensors, and so on. We can select them by clicking on the items, or we can select several components by using Shift or Control for marking, just like in MS Windows. So in our case, we would like to put the first 3 locks. So I click Shift and then mark the 3. The first 2 extension outputs, I click Control and then mark them. The first 3 door sensors, the first 2 extension inputs, auxiliary inputs, and the first 2 exit buttons. Once we finished, we click OK. All the items will be shown on the upper left corner, and then we just need to drag them to the proper location. If we are not sure which icon is it, then we can right click on the icon and see the component details. In this case, this is the door sensor of door number 3. If you would like to change the icon of one of the controller's components, then we can either right click on the component and then click component properties, or we can click this icon for properties. Let's say that we want to change this picture, so we click load and we have a library of alternative icons. We can also click add in order to add a new picture or change the icon. This allows us to expand our icon library. In this case, we would like to use this icon for the lock and also for the open lock, a similar one. We can see the icon has changed. Now we would like to put another special icon. In case of a fire alarm, we would like extension output to be turned on. In this case, we will place it here while changing its This is for no fire, so we make it transparent. And for fire, we will use this icon. Okay, so in case we have a fire, this icon will turn to a flame. We will connect this input to the fire system, so if the fire system will alert, this relay will be turned on using the flow control, and we will see the fire. We click save, we give the picture a name, and close. We can change the file name. We can create a new map, save it, change the map name, remove the background image and load another one, add more components, delete components by marking the components and clicking delete, or changing the components properties like icons, or even creating more icons using the properties button. We have the same functions also in the right click menu. We click close, and select the map. Then we can see it.